to you. Our special guest has been a working designer since her early 20s, established her own interior design firm over a decade ago, was named the one to watch by the New York Times, started creating interiors for her #1 rated TV shows, Divine Design and Candice Tells All, and is now one of North America's most loved and recognized design personalities. She is also the namesake and creator of multiple product lines and author of a number of books. So please join me in a warm welcome for Candace Olson.
Hello, hello. Thank you all for coming. How's everyone enjoying the acts? Okay, what are the rides? What's the ride? Zipper? That's old. Tidal wave? Is there a good? No, it's old school. Okay, food. What's the food to have this year? Deep fried something. Corn dog ice cream. No? I'm coming back next week with my kids, so we're trying to hit all the stops. Does everyone know me from my shows, or are you sitting here with your wife who's dragged you here today? This poor guy's going, I needed to sit down after a day at the X. I've been real fortunate to have had 12 years of my own show after starting on City Line for 7 years. Many of you might have watched me way back when on Marilyn Dennis's show. So that was a great opportunity. And like I say, it's been 12 years of doing my own show, Candice Tells All, and Divine Design before then. I've had 2 kids literally on TV, I think, when I was doing the old show. Those shows repeat, so people always ask me, how many kids do you actually have? Because I feel like the crazy old designer octomom, because I'm always pregnant on those shows. But 2 kids, 12 years of TV, and not looking back. Today I want to talk to you a little bit about, everybody always asks me kind of the same questions. How do you get started?
Attention please, with Robert Bojack. Please report to the guest services. Again, Robert Bojack. Please report to the guest service. This is an urgent matter. Robert Bojack. Please report to guest services. Thank you.
Robert, you're in trouble. So, how do you get started when I walk into a space? What's the first thing I look at? In your own homes, what are the things to really think about? So I'm going to walk you through some of how I approach every project, and hopefully you'll be inspired by that. You're going to see lots of befores and afters. I don't want to have to explain which ones are which. I hope they speak for themselves. This is a before, and that is an after, with lots of Photoshop and someone else's hair. I don't know for that shot. I think it's sitting in a box next to my bras and my tennis socks at home. But we all have makeovers, and thanks to technology and Photoshop, it works. So, what's the jumping off point? And I'm going to try this with the clicker, and I'm going to stand on this side. Oh, there we go. So the jumping off point in any room, I always walk in and look for a focal point. It's that element in the room, or maybe elements, that rounds the space, it grabs your attention, and then the whole layout of the room, everything falls into place around it. Here, the focal point is this very grand fireplace. I'm going to point it over towards you, past the piano there, Dan. Okay, Dan, I'm going to say next, okay? It's up there, okay. So, in a bedroom, the focal point, this is a before, by the way. This is, some of my finest work. In a bedroom, it should be the bed. The bed should be the focal point. Okay, next. But in this case, it just needed a little bit of help to make it the focal point that it should be, with this beautiful canopy bed detail. Next. Another idea here, simple photographic image printed on canvas as our headboard. That created the focal point in the bedroom. Next. Now sometimes it's not what's in the room that's the focal point, but it's actually what's outside the room. And in this case, this beautiful view of penthouse suite that we just framed up with these very graphic drapes to almost make it look like a piece of art. That was the focal point. Next. In a bathroom, the focal point might be a beautiful wall of glass tile here that we've backed